questions, and we'll do episode... Oh, this is the one I'm pulling out. So it's Next Gen Time with the Denise Crosby as Romulan. Was her name Sela? Something like that. We'll do a zoom in too. So she shows up in that... I think her voice shows up in the Manchurian Candidate episode where Geordi becomes a Manchurian Candidate. I don't even know what that's called. Read more about the Manchurian Candidate below. And then she shows up on the season 4 ender that leads into season 5 with the Klingon Civil War. I don't know. I think we see her once or twice again. I'm sure the character was fun for Denise Crosby to do and come back to, but it really was always in the way and kind of forgettable. But let's see what episode we're dealing with specifically here with the Sela card. Sela. Read more about Sela and Denise Crosby below. First question is... Ooh, look at the ship go. Boom. Okay. Hello. Oh, look, I already answered this one with the Manchurian Candidate episode. So, I like that I always anticipate the card when I give my background. So, she does kidnap Geordi. Now, the backstory to Sela, too, because I know it's going to be in this card, so I might as well talk about it. So, Sela is a direct result of the alternate universe or parallel or timey-wimey, whatever happened in the episode Yesterday's Enterprise. Right? Enterprise C comes through a rift, changes the course of events. Now the Federation is at war with the Klingons, and only Guinan... hence to Picard Season 2, Guinan's the only one that knows what's going on. But, long story short, Denise Crosby is Lieutenant Yar again in this reality. But then, knowing that she's going to die in the mainstream reality, she decides to go back to Narendra 3? Was that the name of the battle? Or am I thinking... Nervala 4 was the 2 Rikers. That's the Thomas Riker episode, I think. And then, it's Narendra 3. And that's it. Now, this predates the events from Star Trek 6, where you have the Khitomer Accords and all that. But we did leave that aside. Yesterday's Enterprise, great episode. This is just a little geek out that they had to bring Denise Crosby back. That's why it didn't really work. I think... Oh, yes, we see her in Unification. The episodes when Nimoy comes back. And I think after that we don't see her anymore. And I've never read a novel where she comes back. Maybe they exist. I don't know. I'll have to go to Memory Beta to figure that out. Sela. I don't know why I can't get the name right. That's on me. Again... I think I just gave you the background. So, Sela is the result of... So, Denise Crosby gets captured by the Romulans somehow. Somehow the Romulans were involved in that battle in Yesterday's Enterprise. Yeah. Okay, so the Enterprise C was going to save the Klingons from a Romulan attack. That's why you... There you go. But then Lieutenant Yar gets kidnapped, captured, and becomes like the wife or concubine of a Romulan, and this is the result of that unwillingness there. Sela becomes the love child, if you can call it that. But when Denise... I'm sorry, I keep calling her name. But, when Yar tries to escape with Sela, she kind of just turns him in because Sela would rather be a Romulan. And that's the backstory. And again, it's kind of unbelievable because we can't get over that it's just Denise Crosby hamming it up. That's not... It's not a bash on Denise Crosby, but, I don't think it ever landed for anyone. Honestly. Now, it was a little bit better in Unification because she was there being annoyed. It was kind of fun. That worked. But the the whole Redemption 1 and 2 episodes, there was just too much going on there just with Worf alone. And then you suddenly bring in Denise Crosby, and it was an extra level that the brain just couldn't handle. That's my 2 cents on that. She was not a clone. She was the daughter. All right. All right, so here's the unification. It was a ruse to land Vulcan ships, land Romulan troops on Vulcan. That's what the goal was. So Spock is coming, leading a Romulan peace envoy. That was the ruse, but the envoy was just an invasion force that would entrench itself on Vulcan, which, of course, now we know as Navarre. Invade Vulcan. Okay. And, of course, the original Tasha Yar. I forgot about the death of Tasha Yar, and I even think Lower Decks took a stab at this, because Arums, right? That's still such a stupid, fun episode to watch, even with the empty death of Tasha, because it was Skin of Evil. You know, it was this There's no layers here, right? It's this evil tar creature is stuck on this planet, and we're not going to feel sorry for the tar creature. He's not going to want us to feel sorry for him, and hilarity ensues in that episode. I killed her because it would amuse me. Does it amuse me? And then Riker gets he gets into the tar, or whatever it was. It was like oatmeal, and Riker's in some kind of oatmeal. I forgot what it was made of. I remember an interview where Frakes talks about it was oatmeal and some kind of mixture. Not the safest thing in the world, but you get to see that happen. So yeah, she was killed by Armus, the tar creature. Okay, yeah, that answer works as well. I didn't, it's the temporal anomaly question. I think I've been tricked by those before. Okay. Well, okay, I told the story, right? So Tasha, I think she was just killed because she's trying to get away, and Sela turned her in, and she was just executed. Yeah. Now, I don't know if she was killed while trying to escape or killed afterward. I don't think we know specifically on that. And that is the last of the questions about old Sela, such as it is. All right, I've given my 2 cents on that. I think I'm pretty sure Denise Crosby would be a pretty awesome person. She had a sense of humor. We all love her from the Trekkies documentary. And you could ham it up a bit in Redemption, but and again, I'm not taking a Klingon episode that seriously anyway, right? So I'm not down on the episode totally. I just think the impact that I think they meant her to have didn't have the effect it did. So go check it out too, and she's funny in the unification, so that's awesome. So as always, to be continued.